Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, let's do it. Yeah, I'll intro it and double block. Good morning and thanks for joining us, whether you're on the air or here live on Facebook. It's been snowing and sleeting through the night, certainly no secret if you look out the window. Tavian Whitehurst here in studio to give us the latest. Tavian, is it everything that you expected or more or less? I could tell you at least when I woke up this morning, I wasn't ready for at least that couple inches of ice, I'll tell you that.
I mean, honestly, just the fact that there was snow on the ground, I was just shocked. When I moved down here, I didn't think I was going to see it at all. So this little something was good enough for me. Definitely love to see it. Now, when we take a look at the radar, you see we've got mostly snow widespread throughout the area. We've got everything moving out to the east, mostly a lot of snow here down here in the Contra Valley. A little bit of wintry mix down here in these far southern counties like Sutton and Kimball. But let's head out to everybody else and see how they're doing out there, what the elements are looking like.
All right, Tavian, now we'll get to them here in just a moment. All school-age students here before we sign off, their parents for that matter, have one question: whether or not there'll be school today. It really depends on the location, but generally the answer, well, you can take a look. Abilene ISD, Abilene Christian University, Angelo State, COSA offices, City of San Angelo, which is Contra Valley Transit, and San Angelo ISD, just to name a few. That's a full list that you can get on foxwtx.com. We're going to sign off here. We'll be on air throughout the morning up until 10 o'clock, but stay with us here on Facebook Live, and we'll keep it going here in just a moment. All right, if you're joining us here and staying with us on Facebook Live, thanks for sticking with us. If you don't have to leave your home, certainly don't. Across West Texas, law enforcement agencies are reporting calls of multiple wrecks in their area. I could tell you personally, driving in this morning in San Angelo, not the best conditions. So please, if you can stay home, do so and don't put yourself in harm's way or first responders for that matter. Authorities saying on I-20 in Sweetwater, it was at a standstill for 5 hours overnight. That was some footage from a little over an hour ago from the Sweetwater Volunteer Fire Department showing traffic just not really moving. It's been bumper to bumper ever since. Now, let's bring back in the meteorologist Tavian Whitehurst to kind of give you an overview here across West Texas. Tavian, you talked about the snow here sticking on the ground. It was all sleet and rain first, and then the snow. It's pretty for a moment, but we have to take serious precautions, of course, with the surface on the ground.
Exactly. I mean, because of all the different types of precipitation that we've had, we've got a couple different layers on the ground. We had that liquid layer that came down first, so that's all frozen right to the ground. We had that snow and that mix and that other ice that came right after it that's sitting on top. And then there's still more ice and snow that's sitting right there on top of it. I know when I woke up this morning, the entire ground was coated, roads were coated. Everything has a layer on it, so definitely be careful and ideally just don't go outside at all. You see here in the Contra Valley, we've got this bit of snow that's starting to make its way through. We've got that wintry mix that got taken over by snow as our temperatures continue to drop. You see, just a little bit of wintry mix down here in Sutton and Kimball counties, but they've got that little bit of light snow up here in the big country too. Things are starting to clear out a lot more for them than you see here in the Contra Valley. Still some of those bright blues out here passing Brady and Mason. So we are going to continue to see some pretty cold conditions. You see right now, it's extremely cold. Temperatures in the teens, feels like -1 right now in Abilene, still just about 6 in San Angelo. So very, very cold conditions. Wind chills are going to continue to be cold as we continue through the rest of today. And of course, tomorrow morning, still going to be chilly. We're going to have these very, very cold wind chills and conditions for a very, very long time. So as we continue through the rest of today, that snow is going to continue to make its way to the east. It's looking pretty light up in the big country, but they could continue to see some more of that light snow as we continue through the afternoon. They could be the last ones to see that snow as it starts to dissipate, and then we'll have that cloud cover pass away as we get into the nighttime too. So part of what's making it so cold are the strong wind gusts we have as well. Wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour, and it is whipping when you head outside. It catches you off guard, makes your ears cold, makes your hands feel nice and freezing as well. So of course, we've been talking about it this entire time. Just don't go outside if you can help it. Everything is frozen right now. The ground is absolutely coated with snow and ice, and it's most likely going to be staying that way for quite a while just because of the extremely cold conditions that are going to be continuing as well.
All right, Tavian, thank you. We were just receiving word here this morning. Sonora ISD has closed today, Thursday, February 3rd. So again, for a full list of closures and delays, head to our site at foxwtx.com. Now we have crews across West Texas this morning with the latest. Our Esmeralda Perez outside the courthouse in downtown San Angelo, braving the cold this morning. Hey, Esmeralda, what's it look like out there?
Hi, Tim. Good morning. And as we speak, there's flurries flying everywhere. The ground is covered in snow. It's a beautiful view, but definitely worth seeing from your window. For everyone at home, please stay indoors. I mean, just stay indoors, stay cozy, stay warm, and make sure to grab yourself a good warm meal. But this is definitely a view that you want to enjoy from your house because the roads are really dangerous right now. They're freezing. I see cars driving. There's a few cars, some early birds that are driving, but they're taking very much precaution. They're driving very slow, and as they should, because the driving conditions are really dangerous right now. So everyone at home watching, this is a view that you want to watch from from home or from your television here at Fox West Texas. Back to you, Tim.
All right, thanks, Esmeralda. Stay warm. Of course, we'll head back out to Esmeralda, downtown San Angelo, throughout the course of the morning. Again, Kavian and I here in studio, Esmeralda out in San Angelo, and our Simone Thomas, meteorologist Simone Thomas, up in the big country with the latest. We will get to her coming up in just a bit. We're going to take you, whether we're online here on Facebook or over the air on Fox West Texas. We'll be up with you till about 10 o'clock this morning, giving you all the latest. Stay with us here on Facebook and at foxwtx.com. And don't forget, you can always stay weather aware with the Fox West Texas mobile app. We'll see you back here in just a bit.